Hey, it's Mike from Hillside Hives. Just wanted to give you an update on the beehives. It was very warm in New Hampshire. Let's see, today's February 26th. This past week, I mean, literally, I think it was like close to 70 yesterday. Very unusual, but checked the bees yesterday. See, these two hives behind me are my Langstroth here in Woodsville, and both of those hives had died out. So they died over the winter. I look in the hives, I don't see any sign of disease. Could have been there, but I don't see any strong hives going in. I actually think that they froze. I think they got moisture in there for some reason. The candy board that I had above that was just sugar when I went in the fall, and it was solid, so it absorbed some moisture. The quilt box itself, there was some moisture in there, but I don't know. I think they just froze, whatever reason. This one up here, the warrior hive, I haven't gone into yet. I hope that one's still good, but I don't hold out hope, because I didn't see any bees flying out of it yesterday. So these are just my extra ones this is the extra hive that was going to go here this year, but this is basically my storage hives right here. This, I got about, out of the middle one, maybe about 100 pounds of honey that I collected from these hives here. So I'll get some honey out. That's I guess the only good thing that came from this, was getting the honey. We'll get some bees started up in May again, and hopefully get this going. Get the operation moving in Pennsylvania. Hopefully not as harsh of winters. I'm going to try something a little bit different for over the winter for next year in Pennsylvania. Even though it's not going to be as cold, I'm going to still try to keep that moisture out of there. So I'll try something different. I got to figure it out. I'll put a video up about that. As you can tell though, being cold, being warm, February, maple season has started. I don't know if you can see some of my trees are tapped all the way down here. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12 over here. Some trees are tapped behind me here. Maybe about 15 trees tapped. I have to tap 5 more. I just go by how I feel. I just do a couple and then collect some sap the rest of the time. I will do the other 5 coming up this week. We had this wicked storm go through last night and blew all of my buckets over. Thankfully, I had collected all the sap yesterday. I have about 2 5-gallon buckets, so 10 gallons of sap that I've collected this past week here, which I don't think is that bad for just a little tiny operation, just to get some maple syrup for us for the season. But I got the buckets all set back up today. It's only about 30 degrees today, so there was one tree that it was still dripping a little bit, but slowed down considerably. It's supposed to only be in the 20s and 30s for the next 2 weeks, so I expect it to slow down a little bit and then pick back up in March. All right, that's the update from the urban farm. There's nothing else going on. I'll let you know about this third hive up in the next couple weeks. I think after this 2-week cold spell, if it warms up again, I'm going to go into that hive and see if it's okay, and then kind of we'll go from there. All right, thanks.